Hello everybody, and welcome to the video notes for Unit 3, Day 12. Today we're going to be working with inequality statements. And today's video is dedicated to Chris in 6C. Hi Chris. What we are learning today, our objective, is to write an inequality statement that compares more than two numbers. So that's what we're learning today. And to start us off, let's first think about what an inequality statement is. So it uses one of these two symbols, right? The greater than symbol or the less than symbol. And let's do a quick review of what is what. So between 5 and 3, which one's bigger? 5 is bigger. So we would say 5 is greater than, that symbol right there, 3. So this means that 5 is greater than 3. And on this side, between 3 and 5, we're going to use the less than symbol. So which number is smaller between 3 and 5? Well, 3 is smaller, so we would say 3 is less than, and this is the less than symbol, 5. And this symbol means that 3 is less than 5. And a good way that you can remember which symbol to use, and there are different ways, but one way that I like is to think of it as an alligator, right? You can even draw in teeth if you want. And draw in some eyeballs. Like that. And here, the alligator is facing this way. Om nom 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 nom. Right? And the alligator always eats the bigger number. So in this case, right, the alligator is eating the 5 because 5 is bigger than 3. And in this case, the alligator is facing this way. It's eating the bigger number. So the alligator always eats the bigger number. Now that we've reviewed which one's greater than and which one's less than, I want you to try 1 through 8 on your own. So we're going to work on these right here. And these right here. Let's pause and try these on your own. Pause and go. And now you are resuming the video after you have finished 1 through 8 on your own. And now let's check our work. 1 is less than 4. 7 is greater than 6. 45 is greater than 42. Negative 8 is, so negative numbers are always less than a positive number. So negative 8 is less than 10. 222 is positive, negative 22 is negative, so 222 is greater than negative 22. 0.3 is 3 tenths. 0.03 is 3 hundredths. Tenths are bigger than hundredths. 8 fifths and 1. 8 fifths is an improper fraction. The numerator is bigger than the denominator, so it's bigger than 1. Or greater than. Negative 1/5 and negative 1/2. We talked about this yesterday. positive 1/2 is bigger than positive 1/5, so that means negative 1/2 is going to be less than negative 1/5, or negative 1/5 is greater than negative 1/2. All right. Now we're going to level up. If you got all those right on your own, 5 gold stars for you. And time to level up. So now we're going to think about, what if there are more than 2 numbers? How could we write that? Let's read our situation. Anthony has $4, Brianna has $5, and Kimberly has $4.50. So first, let's put this on a number line. They're all positive numbers, which means I can put my 0, somewhere on the left. So I'll put my 0 here. And I have 4, 5, and 4.5. So I'm going to have 4. Let's just put that there. And then 5. Let's put that a little further out. And 4.5 is in between 4 and 5, right in the middle, actually. That's 4, same thing as 4.5. Okay. So now we have these numbers. Now, if we want to think about what this is from the least to greatest, sorry about the background noise, there's some vacuuming happening. 4 is the least, then 4.5 is greater than 5. So let's start by writing 4, and then 4.5, and then 5. We've already listed them from the least to greatest. Now, using our inequality symbols, right, we would say that 4 is less than 4.5. That's true. And between 4.5 and 5, 4.5 is less than 5. Right? Each of these alligators is eating the bigger number between the 2 numbers. So that's it for listing from least to greatest. But what if we wanted to go from greatest to least? First, let's list out the numbers. The greatest number is going to be 5. Then it goes down to 4.5. Right? We're going from right to left on the number line. When we go from greatest to least, right to left. And then 4.5 to 4. And then when we want to use our greater than or less than symbols, between these two, 5 and 4.5, we would say that 5 is greater than 4.5. And between these two, 4.5 and 4, we would say 4.5 is greater than 4. Notice that when we list more than one number, we always use the same symbol. So it always should be pointing in the same direction. You wouldn't want to have something where it's like 5 this way, 4.5, and then the other way, 4. That's when you know you've listed it incorrectly. It should always be in the same direction. Okay. Before we do the last one, the secret word today is panda, like the bear, P-A-N-D-A. Secret word is panda. So now we're going to check out the last one. Go ahead and read the situation, put the numbers on the number line, and do what we did up here, but with these numbers here. So, pause, try this last one on your own. Pause and go. All right. Now you are resuming the video after you have paused. The temperature in Texas is 25 degrees. The temperature in New York is 8 degrees. The temperature in Alaska is negative 12 degrees. So we have one negative number. Let's put that on first. Negative 12 is going to be out there. We have 25 degrees. That's going to be way out on the right here. 8 degrees. That's going to be somewhere between 0 and 25, closer to 0. Okay. Now, listing them from least to greatest. So that means from left to right on the number line. Least is negative 12, then 8, then 25. Between negative 12 and 8, we would say negative 12 is less than 8. Between 8 and 25, 8 is less than 25. Now, how about from greatest to least? Well, that means we're starting on the right, the greatest number, and then going to the left. So we have 25, then 8, then negative 12. Between 25 and 8, we would say that 25 is greater than 8. Between 8 and negative 12, we would say that 8 is greater than negative 12. If you got that all on your own, 5 gold stars for you. Okay, and with that, you can log out your computer, put your computer away, and get an early start on your homework.